Wait, but no, hold on. Wait. Parvati, you know who he's talking about?
Sure. Mr. Pickett used to run the community center outside Edgewater.
Oh,
He had
yeah!
this grand
I
idea to
remember
make
reading
it a
the
museum for
log
halcyon
entry.
life. As my dad told it, Mr. Pickett was always going on about getting a manta queen for the last display. He left the Vale, gosh, years ago.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Manta queens, especially.
I kept telling him he was a fool for chasing man a queen tail. Anyone looking to get familiar with a queen is liable to become the bitch's supper.
Oh my. Well, I hope he's all right.
New quest?
Haven't seen him in a while.
Have you seen a Manta Queen?
Sure, they're real
I think
big.
I've killed more than
Hard
one
to
of
miss
them.
him.
Where have you seen him?
Well, I could send you to the same place I
Should
sent
probably
Mr.
do
Pickett,
that. Find his corpse.
but I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Probably Mage.
Captain, can we look for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and we didn't do nothing.
Tell you what, I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
Yeah, sure. Two things. First, Mage. Yes, I am thinking about going back to Factoria. I was thinking about doing with the island map, which is apparently self-contained. Like, it's not an infinite map, with low resources, and try to do like this economy run or something like that. Might be interesting. The other thing, so Lawnmower Man was based on Flowers for Algernon, apparently. Okay. The premise, not the story, yeah. I always loved Lawnmower Man. Because back in the day, when like seeing it originally, that was awesome. Not Lawnmower Man 2, which is like garbage that is not based on anything. But Lawnmower Man was good. I think it was based on a Stephen King short story. I don't know. I really thought it was cool. Yeah, like, well, if he's a friend of Parvati, I suppose I ought to.
Thanks, Captain.
Anything.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins.
Past the ruins? That's Manta territory, all right. My professional opinion is that we leave that idiot to his well-deserved fate.
I like her.
No offense.
I didn't like her at first that
Last
much.
Manta Queen
Now
I
like
saw
her.
was in the wilds out that-a-ways.
Dataways.
Could be Mr. Pickett still out there, too.
All right, let's talk about Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
She likes you.
Nice of you to say. I like her, too.
No. I mean, she really likes you.
And I gotta admire anyone with her passion for canine
He's
hides.
dumber than I
But
am.
you don't have to butter me up.
He's dumber than I am. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Since you got so much in common, maybe you should let her take you out. You idiot. I'm trying to tell you she wants to date you. Two again, yeah.
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Smoot!
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What is wrong with you? Holy shit! Oh my god! He doesn't want a discount, she's attracted to you. Persuade. Don't take my word for it. Spend some time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount or bribe. Consider this. Oh. I mean, partly, if we have a skill check, I want to use a skill check, but partially I want to go with one, like, from frustration. Punch him in the face, yeah. Like, what? Like, she doesn't want a discount. Like, we're just yelling at him at this point. She doesn't want a discount. She's attracted to you. That's what I'm going with. Even though it might fail? See, I'm like, there's metagaming and then there's role-playing. I'm not gonna bribe him. That seems silly. Basically, one or two. What do you think? I want to succeed. Maybe it'll succeed anyway. Maybe this, don't take my word for spend some time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount. Everyone wants to. Yeah, all right. 2 it is.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Uh-huh.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Basically not on this planet.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be.
Yeah, I was gonna
happy.
say Pravati's suddenly a relationship expert. And he doesn't know her too well. How long have did you speak to Jun Lee before you started exchanging like poetry emails with her? Huh? I'm just saying.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
Oh, you poor child. I just like changing. He said he'll go on a date with you eventually.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it?
Mostly really confused.
Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
Honestly, it was a little bit more of the latter. He likes you, Celia. Just don't ask him for any discounts. Look, you got your chance. Have fun and don't overthink it. All I know is that if you act this crazy, you'll send him running. Okay, we're not going 3. That's just rude. Have fun and don't overthink it is actually really good advice. But also, don't ask for a discount. I'm kind of torn between 1 and 2. Chat is leaning heavily on the 1. Yeah, it probably is. Yeah, I mean, he likes you, and don't ask him for a discount.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Rapidon
That's the thing. She
cup,
doesn't want a discount. She
it'll
wants to
be too
stop
soon.
buying his shit.
Look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back to work look. Anyhow, thank you.
You know, honestly, these two deserve each other.
Thanks again for setting me up with Sebastian. Is there
The game is
anything
good
else
in
I
New
can
Vegas?
help you with?
I mean, it's difficult because at this point, like, if they both came out on the same day and you got to like play both of them in that amount of time, it would be actually hard to say. It's one of those things where like New Vegas is, you know, deservedly probably considered a much better game, but it's pretty good. This is very good. It's not New Vegas. It's not New Vegas with mods. That's the problem. It's not New Vegas with mods and expansions. It's hard to think about in a vacuum, but yeah. Think how obtuse their kid will be, yeah. It is really good, but New Vegas is still better. But not as modern. See? That's the problem. It's very hard to compare. It's like, hey, what's better? A Ferrari from the 1970s or a modern average sedan? The kid will have fabulous hair. You got that right. Grim asked me to check with you about his tossball poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
You know, all these side quests. We could just, you know, follow the main quest and kind of be done, but no, why would we do that? Bump. Not newest. Oh, were we already location? Yes, we are. Yeah, let's go to the warehouse because it should be right here. Side quests, distractions.
Smells like wrapped in here.
Oh, it does work. I bought some musk from Sebastian to cover
Up the salt tuna smell.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
What's your opinion on Fallout 4? Fallout 4 would be the perfect game, except for the sort of linearity of the conversation and story system. Actually, the story's not even that bad. It's mostly the conversation system and maybe sort of being a little railroaded at the end. Because, like, the world is huge and awesome. It looks great. The weapon play, the customization, the base building, Like, Fallout 4 could have been the perfect game, except they went with, like, really lame conversation options, and therefore it also ties into the sort of story thing. But that's really about it. Yeah, I know, Fallout 4, railroaded, heyo. Okay, tell Catherine your shipment will be ready when it's ready, blah, 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 blah. Take it easy, I'm just looking around. Lie, Catherine said she'd shove you in a box if you keep running your yap like that. Now, I don't think we would do that. I'm just looking around.
Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately.
I mean, everyone's really stressed.
First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Pescatological health. It'd be what? Fish stuff? You'd probably see a doctor about that. It's dumb, we have to say it. You should probably see a doctor about that.
That's what Braxton is. He's our fish doctor. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Oh, where's the dumb option to respond to the fact that he's a wizard? We'll find him and drag him up by his ears. Oh no, you can't do that to a wizard. Yeah, why is there not a dumb wizard option? Don't you have rules about that sort of thing?
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself,
yeah, I take a shit whenever
maybe
I
you
want.
Can check
Hold
up
on.
him. He lives in the apartments.
There we go.
Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Yeah, I didn't want to get involved in this. I'm just here about a poster.
This again? I swear, this is the last time
Can I
I
do something
contract
dumb here? I
any
want to do
special
something dumb
requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell.
Ooh.
That about cover it?
You're just giving Grimm's poster away? Didn't he pay for it?
No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
I mean, I'm no expert on contract law, but, I mean, interesting. All right. But you still have the poster right now, right? So, for example, I were to break both your arms, you wouldn't be able to stop me?
It's staying locked up in my office until Nell shows with her money.
Who's Nell?
She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too.
So, it's about the money.
Damn right it is.
Duh! Why would... I mean, surely we can work something out.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more
I
than
don't
Nell's
want
offering.
to. That's the second time it's 660 bits. I'm thinking it's just scaled to level or something like that. That's probably literally it. We're level 14. Hold on. 660 divided by 14 is 47.1. Okay, no, that doesn't come out to anything round. Maybe it's a flat number plus a level modifier. Something like that. I don't know. I'm not giving her money. I mean, one almost seems too smart, but at the same time, I kind of like the idea of just intimidating her. Or we could just say, let's just talk about something else. We could go talk to Nell. We could go steal it. Yeah, work with me. Oh, I thought it said works for me. Work with me. I'm helping you find Braxton, aren't I? Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Sorry, I misread that.
And once you finish helping me, then we can talk about the poster.
Right, because you're really good at agreeing to something and totally following up with it and not altering the deal any further. She's Darth Vader. Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
100 plus 14 times 4? Oh, could be something like that. I have altered the deal. So, you said Braxton was stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton
No, Mage, I
ships.
haven't. Though I do know there's speedruns for this at, what, like 21 minutes so far? Or at least last week, 21 minutes was the speedrun record for this game. And apparently you have to be dumb for the speed run because it leads to like a critical information choice or pick. And then enough star blood for the fish to get used a little faster on his shifts. Why didn't you turn him in?
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed.
Is that a thing?
Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough.
It's not the best choice.
And Braxton
it's
knows how to
Spacer's
get the
choice.
Saltuna. Fat and mostly tumor-free.
Mostly tumor-free.
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
Why don't you just pay them more?
Because we've got a budget, all right? And in case you haven't noticed, MSI doesn't exactly have a lot of spare bits on hand.
Sure, you can make them come back.
Not on Monarch. Sanjar throughout the old work mandates.
Which is one of these is like
penalties.
Sanjar. That's good, right?
Sure. Until your workers start making ridiculous demands.
I can talk to Caleb for you.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it?
No, it sounds great.
I'm joking. Mostly.
Oh, I was
Unless you can
joking
do it
too.
without hurting his job
I was joking
performance.
also.
If you can find a way to get him back to work, I'll make it worth your while. Check the yacht club. He's usually there.
The Yacht Club.
Unless you're here to tell me
Hard workers, aren't they? Don't deserve more some compensation?
hard workers, they turn dials and flip switches. The machines do all the actual work.
I'll wager she don't pay those folks that maintain the mechanicals decent neither.
Caleb and his crew have it better than anyone else around here, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I'm sitting now. You're right, I should be in standing desk mode. Why can't you give him a pay increase?
I don't have
the bits.
Besides, if Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Scabs! I'm almost being too smart here, but someone's going to notice your shortfalls before long. You're going to be held responsible.
Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over.
Imagine
Could
if
be
she took off
his
her
all
helmet.
talk,
How bad would
but
her
if the
hair be?
money's
The
real-
helmet hair?
I bet you he keeps it at home. Near the diner.
You'd steal from your own people?
Seriously,
That's low, man.
this woman, like,
That's business. Someone's got to keep the lights on.
can I go back to breaking her arms yet?
For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life. Fine by me.
Okay, I was gonna go and try to do, I don't know, all kinds of stuff with her, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go and we're gonna steal that goddamn poster. Because I do not like this person. They are a bad person. And I'm getting Grim his poster back. And then I'm gonna talk to Caleb and try to, like, see if I can help him out with his side of the cause.
Shh. Nicely done.
There's the side poster. Oh, and a computer. Oh, I don't have the hat. Mash random keys. Password incorrect. Oh man, that's the first time that's come up. The fish tank in 23 are looking a little lumpy. If you're not going to make it in, that's fine. But you have to let me know so I can stay on top of the doses. Mr. Nundy, we really need to talk about the Saltuna situation. I had to let 4 batches rot in the warehouse for the last 2 months because we're not finding buyers. Another situation the board puts us in a tough spot. We need to start thinking about how we're going to keep Cellar Bay afloat if we can't get sales up. Brack, seriously, where are you? You've missed 3 shifts. It's getting ridiculous even for you. Yeah, do I have a hacking suit? Damage creatures plus 25%. I would lose my hat. Tech skills. Oh, I already have the tech skills plus 5. So it's just a question of if we could find a hat that gave us a boost. Dang it. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go get Max. Or, I mean, unless we're on the cusp of leveling up, can we tell how close we are to the next level? Is that our XP bar? Are we, like, just about to level up? Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna put some points in hack. I mean, there's not, like, drugs I can use. Wait, hold on. There might be, right? Because if one of these drugs gives us a mental boost, it's body. Is there something that gives us a mind attributes? Strip tease.